Hello anyone, everyone, and no one. My name is SlackLizard, and welcome back to Truly Bedrock, where in Season 6 we have been extremely busy thus far. We have gotten ourselves quite a few farms going. We've got ourselves a concrete farm over there, mob farm, iron farm, and we have a fully automatic tree farm now, which may or may not get changed in the future. It's working, but it's not symmetrical, and that's starting to bother me. And I'll tell you something else that is starting to bother me. It's all this down here. I love the fact that we use this boat as our starter storage, but right now I'm hating the fact that I have absolutely no room. Very much claustrophobic in here because we can't even move around and find what we need without running into problems, which moves us down here is where our guardian farm is, and where all of the subsequential main farms to this base are eventually going to go. And I think today we're going to start working down here a bit. We've got a lot of digging to do in due time. That is not a project for today, but what is going to be a project for today is this right here. What is this? This is an adaptation modification build for a 1 million item Shulker storage system that Cubfan built. Now, of course, some of the redstone had to be tweaked for it to work on Bedrock Edition a long time ago, and it does, and this is something that I've used in the past in several other bases, and I want one here. They are very handy and very useful if you have a metric ton of items that you need to sort, but you don't need to go through them constantly. You know, I can kind of show you in greater detail once we get this thing situated, but first things first is we're going to have to build this. So thankfully we have a Shulker file for this, and if you would like a copy of this, well, you're going to have to join the Discord, because that's the only place that I'm going to post Shulker files from now on. And everybody that keeps asking about what packs do I use, all my packs should be on my Discord. If there is a pack in particular that I'm using and you can't find it on my Discord, let me know inside the Discord. That being that, this, go. Okay, before I build the million item Shulker storage though, I need to come back and visit this again, which I think I just took my redstone boxes and just put down here. Hold on, because I need some comparators. Let's grab those. That's repeaters. I might need a repeater. Let's grab some comparators. Let's grab some dust. And that should be what I need to make that work. All right, so this thing needs a comparator going here. Then we need dust coming out here into a repeater over here. Yep. So we would feed in our item via hopper up here. How come I feel something's wrong? Subtract mode. Subtract mode. There we go. If I do that, yep. As long as we're feeding in one item at a time, this will work for auto crafting, because I'm getting tired of crafting up Prismarine every time I need it. So I need a few more target blocks and composters, which means I'm going to need a nano farm, because I do not have at this moment in time any hay at all. No, but we got seeds. We need a quick and dirty nano farm. Well, I say quick and dirty, but it's going to be probably a permanent feature. So the Shulker storage is going to go on this side. I want something where I can craft up Prismarine automatically in the different ways that I want. Plus I want some manual storage. I'm thinking the manual storage might go on the sides of this, on each side. Do I just do Prismarine crafting over here? I'm thinking that might be it. So we got Prismarine bricks, Prismarine, regular Prismarine. We got sea lanterns, and we got dark Prismarine. Nano farm. Where am I going to put the nano farm? I want to reserve this side for a small smelter, because I know we have the boat smelter up there, but I want a smelter over here too. Manual storage be over there. Nano farm. The nano farm can move. We just need it operational at the moment, which means I need a dispenser. I need a lot of dispensers. Actually, 4 dispensers is exactly what I need. And I need hoppers, which we got hoppers. We need comparator. We need redstone, lever, and I think that might be enough stuff. You know how long it's been since I've built a nano farm? It's been a while, it feels like. I need dirt. Okay, there's that. I need a pane of glass. I'm gonna throw it over here off to the side. I'll probably end up moving it, but I need it at this moment in time. Trying to recall all this from memory is gonna be fun. Let's elevate that a block. No, that feels fine. Dirt. I need a stair. Okay, you get watered so that you hydrate that. Then we need multiple dispensers. We need a dispenser here, and then we need one. We need you there. Put you there, you there, you there, and you there. You and you to hold bones, and then I need another one right up here. Right, so I'm not going for pretty right now. I'm going for functioning. We'll grab you, grab the lever, you into subtract mode, then you. That's going to be mildly annoying. If I power you that way, You won't power into that. Ah, Magrathea. Okay, you and you power into that, which is perfectly fine. That should be fine. Is that being powered? No, it's not. Is it? I don't think it is. If I were to do that, and then I were to do this. No, you are not being powered. Okay, so I'll do that, and now you're powered, right? Yep, you're powered now. Okay, you shut back off. From here, put that, and put that, and then I need a new bucket of water. And if I put you in there, I'll turn you on. I need to watch that with an observer so I can double pulse that one. So if I grab an observer, we put an observer right here. Block, boom. In theory, that should be right. I say in theory. Doesn't mean it will be. We just need bones. I don't have no bones down here, so let's go grab a shulker real quick. Now to see if the redstone on this is actually right and it's gonna work. It should be. Yep, because all three dispensers spit out the bone meal at the same time, and then the water is pulsing at the same thing twice as fast. So yep, that'll give us insta grows, and then the water breaks it. So we just sit here a little bit and get what we need. A little bit slow, but it's effective. It's handy when you need crops real quick. Wheat simulator, carrots, it works for all the crops. This is an example of something in Bedrock Edition that's been the same for years, ever since I designed the first one of it and never had to change it. 45 target blocks, that should be well more than we need. We'll throw the extra hay back in here. Thing's handy, really like having that thing. We're also going to need more crafters. How does one crafter again? Crafter, iron, redstone dust, and droppers. Well, we should have plenty of droppers. Okay, crafter, comparator, target block, redstone dust. I need solid block. I am not using wood. That is, we did not come all this way to build this to use wood. And you need to be a comparator as well. You need to be in subtract mode. You need redstone dust going into that. You need that, and we need wheat, bamboo, not bamboo, the seeds, the things. I know what I'm talking about. It's fine. Now, what I'm building will not be as pretty as what a lot of people would build. Doesn't need to be. It needs to be something that I can understand, not everybody else. Don't you overfill. Don't you overfill. Come on. Another? Really? No. Okay, good. You're done. You're done. Then I go there, and then I go there, and then I go there. Okay, I want to throw you directly into a chest. Now, the first one of these should be really simple. Some of these are going to get a little bit more complicated in how I need to do them. But as far as pure simplicity goes, if I grab that, and I chuck that there, and I grab this, and I put you here, we're not shutting nothing off. So this should generate straight up Prismarine bricks. Yes, Prismarine bricks. That one's simple. That one's easy. Prismarine itself will be a simple one, so we just need to repeat this. Let's do here. Good. Now if I grab you and I chuck you here and I take those out of the equation and we put one of these up here, this should make regular Prismarine. Subtract. Good. That one's making Prismarine. That one's making Prismarine bricks. From here, I know what I want and I know what I need to do, but it's going to be complicated, I think. Not insanely complicated, but ish. I know what I want to do. Give me a button. I'm not sure if this will work or not. This is a silly idea. No, because you're going into that wrong. Okay, hold on. Professional. There, that should work, right? Right? We do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom, done. You did not send another one. What did I do? What did I do? Hold on. You should have worked. In every sense of the word, you should have worked. Okay, because you only single powered. You didn't have enough power. All right, that makes more sense. Okay, well, the redstone will be ugly, but I don't really care. I don't care. I just want it to work how I want it. So now when I start the process, it should continuously run. When you're done, boom, and you should start again. Good. Doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to function how I need it to function. Good. Good. And the beautiful thing about this is we can just run this up and just put as many as we want. Same with this. And same with this. We can just add extra hoppers and stuff in for that. It doesn't need to be fast, just needs to work. I think I may have just grabbed a piece of that. That's dangerous. I need to back up. I want reliable, and that's reliable. I know there's more practical and better ways to do it. This is just how my brain does it. Why are you in permanent power mode? You're not in subtract, because I are dumb. All right, you've officially made me mad. Clear you out. Start again. Okay, now it's working. One block at a time. I'm fine with that. That's how I want it to work. Slow and steady, but it'll do everything that I need it to do. I do want to have the option to manually turn these off. We'll mess with that in a little bit. Right now, I want to start working on that. Game with the weird sounds. What? Excuse me? We are the Borg? Very weird. Very much so. Right. This thing is now operational. So if we were to grab the sand and the gravel and chuck them in here, what they're going to do is they're going to feed into the system, go up. Eventually some lights are going to flash up here, and they're going to sort down into all of this storage. Now these every chest is accessible, and by the time all these get filled, it holds over 1 million items, which is absolutely great. But one of my favorite things about this thing deals with this here. Okay, so here's the manual brake, and here is the auto brake if loaded. So as an example here, let's grab the sand, chuck that sand out. It's going to run through the system, and it's going to dispense itself right over here in just a moment. And there we have the sand in here. Now from here, thought I hit that switch. If we do that like that, now when this shulker box gets completely filled, it will auto brake. If my memory is serving me correctly on how I've got all the redstone on this wired. So if we grab all that, chuck that into there. Nope, I did the wrong thing. That and that. Boom, auto brake, because the next shulker was completely full. This shulker here is not full, but it will not auto brake. So if we just turn that off now, no matter how full that gets or empty, it'll never break. But we can cycle through all of our shulkers that we need. And I was just looking, yes, here we have another sand, so we're going to drop that. We're going to drop the spider on. We're going to drop the bone blocks here, just as an example. Here comes the sand. When we put in the sand, this time it will not auto brake because we don't have the auto brake circuit on, so we could cycle through that. Next, if we had any bones, we could chuck those in there, but we don't, or we could withdraw them, and so on and so forth. Spider eyes, absolutely love this thing. Beautiful, amazing, fantastic, and I am glad we now got this situated out, because this gives us a place where we can put all of our shulkers. And speaking of all of our shulkers, we've done through quite a few in here. We've got some bones in here. We've got our stone. We've got our gravel. We've got our sand. That needs to be dyed yellow. That needs to be dyed a little bit on the gray side. So grab that, then grab that. And sand is going to be yellow. Gravel, we're going to make that into a regular gray. It's a storage system that you have to kind of incorporate yourself and come up with what you want. So for me, all the overworld blocks like stone and cobble are going to be light gray, and the rest of the overworld stone is all going to be dark gray. The nether, red based. Basalt, it's another nether block. It's going to be kind of in this same color code. So you come up with the system that you want for however you can understand your storage system for this thing. And I am glad we got this thing situated out. So now I need to load this up with just a metric ton of shulkers that we've got laying around here. And I need to actually start working on the aesthetics of this place, because Prismarine by itself is a nice block, but it needs some details added to this. You know, Recording Slack is going to have a problem here, because I don't know if this is going to be a smash cut from, hey, let's get this in, or if it's going to include everything that we've done leading up to this point. But here we are. We have our 1 million item shulker storage here. We've designed modules to go on each side to contain all of our manual storage. We need to get some item frames and get the chests in and get them labeled on what they're going to be. And we have now kind of come up with a way to hide where the drops from the Guardian farm are coming out. And I'm liking it. I'm torn, though, on which one I like more. It's mainly to do with the top, because the top is a little bit bulkier because of the trident killers up there. I think I like this one more than that one, but I'll leave that to debate in the video. You can let me know down below what you think. But from here, this part is going to be a smash cut. I'm going to rebuild those 2 columns over here and get those in, get the pathway cut in through here, and possibly remove this. It's going to be a hard call, because I also need to consider how I'm getting in and out of here. While this is cool and it works, it's a little bit annoying. You know, many decisions to be made, and many boxes are just junk to be cleaned up. Goodness gracious, look at this mess. It's everywhere. Look at this. Just excuse me. That's a big no-no. Why are you in no-no mode? You're good. You're good. You're good, right? Yeah, you're good. Everything in here is good. Why are we having a problem over here? Excuse me? What is... Huh. Okay, so you're completely backlogged. You're completely backlogged, and you're completely backlogged. I can accept that because I've been sitting here AFK while editing just to run the Guardian farm. And look, the chests, they're all gone. There is now a new bubble column leading in and out of this place. And manual storage has now been situated out. We are storing, as you can see here, we're storing all of our stones, all of our preciouses, all the things that need to be stored are being stored at this moment in time on both sides. Moving up here, if I can climb the ladder, we tore out all these ramps leading up to our Guardian Farm AFK spots and have replaced them with more or less just a singular catwalk going all the way around here with a simple on and off switch right here to turn on and off all of the Guardian Farms so that we can still have our AFK sessions, we can rack in the XP, and we can still get all the Prismarine that we need from this farm for all of the future builds that we want to do with Prismarine. Now, you can go ahead and shut back off there, and if we come down here, I love this. This place is awesome, but we are going to need to get ourselves a beehive farm. A beehive farm? A honey farm? No, not a honey farm. A wax farm. Because I don't want all of this copper to be singular toned here. And every time I scrape it back off here, of course, the more I AFK around here, the quicker it oxidizes and goes back to all being solid green, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. I can get behind that. But the issue that we're about to run into is we are quickly running out of copper. If we come over here for raw copper, we've got a bit up there. We've got a bit more here. We've got some bits and bobs there, but we're running out. Now, basalt, not an issue. And as a matter of fact, we've had a basalt generator right here for quite a long time because honestly, I like to pick on Smurf. Smurf kind of made it a point that he wanted to be #1 on all the leaderboards, and I can just AFK at that thing with the Guardian farm and repair my pick indefinitely. It's just something I like to do, okay? Like, don't poke, because sometimes poking just makes fun little things. So, I think I'm going to leave the basalt generator there. And I think over here, we're going to put in potentially a stone generator. And potentially on the back sides, either here or there, we might add in a couple more generators as well. Actually, we might switch this whole wall up here and try to position it where we could have like the basalt generator, a stone generator, a cobble generator, and a moss generator right there so that we could get a lot of the blocks that we need. But moving away from all those blocks, I think I want to kind of beautify this side over here to match the aesthetics of what's going on over there, include in the pathways going all the way around here. I think we might actually bring this all the way around and just kind of have that staircase going up and into that. And we're going to have to start to map out where our drowned farms are going to go, because copper is going to be a serious thing that we are going to need here very, very soon. Because poor Ozloy here is making a small fortune off of us. And as much as I like buying the copper, I'd honestly rather find it. Go away, pterodactyl. I am not interested in you at all. But what I am interested in is, do we have any more diamonds in here anywhere? Okay, so we got some, and we got some more, and we got some more and some more, so we can potentially buy some more copper. You know, I know Jen built a few copper farms, drowned farms here recently, and I'm just curious what she is doing with all that copper. Maybe we will meet up with her real quick. Excuse me? Is that a broken moon? Did somebody just put a broken moon above? Huh. Totally not my fault. Nope, not even gonna acknowledge it. Nope. We're not paying no attention to that. What we're checking for is diamonds at this moment in time. Anything? No, fully stocked. Well, there was one. Right, let's meet up with Jen and see what she's doing with her copper real quick. This isn't where your farms were. You had farms at a village. I went to a village. There was nothing at the village. What is this?
This is my industrial area. The village is gonna be my storyline area.
What?
I told you I was doing farms this season.
I don't know really what to say about that. What is this? That's a moss farm. What is this? Hold on. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, that's
a sheer dye farm with adaptations.
Okay, and that's a moss farm, and that's drowned farms. Well, what you got going on over here, huh? This looks really nice.
That's just a manual one at the minute. I've not automated it, but if you need honey, you can go in.
I need lots of honey and I need lots of copper. Okay, Zloy is copper and it's great, but I need a lot, and he's a bit expensive. How much copper have you happened to collect up at this moment?
Not too much at the minute. I just got less than a shulker because I need to sort out storage and running redstone back to my AFK spot stuff.
It's 9 per. Oh, okay. So you only got like 2 stacks there, so not quite enough to warrant, me trying to bribe you and buy you out of all that.
You can buy it if you want. I was gonna put it in the bits and bobs shop for anybody to buy, but you've got first dibs as soon as you're here.
What are you selling for?
What do you think it's worth?
Well, I mean, Zloy's selling a stack of blocks, which is 9 stacks of ingots for 3 diamonds. So more or less, it's 3 for 1. There's what he's dealing over there.
I'd pretty much do it about the same.
You know what? That'd be 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Here, call it an even 12, and let me just have the shulkers. Does that sound good?
That sounds good to me. How many we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I owe you 5 stacks.
But no, that'll be fine for that. I calculated in. It'll be fine. This is a very, very old design. This is still used. The campfires don't quite work. No, they probably still work for the baby zombies though. I hadn't considered that. They don't burn off the XP.
No, which is good because I've been using them as XP.
Okay, and if you wanted to, seeing as that's a pretty old school design, we could probably route the XP to your AFK spot too.
That would be good.
Yeah, we'd have to mess around with it, but I think that's possible. Yeah. Anyways, I need to get back to building, so I'll catch you a little bit later then.
Yeah, I need to work out which way to go. Whee!
Yep.
That way.
Yeah, one of the ways goes up. I still got to go get copper. Yep. Wait a minute. It was 3 for 3. Now it's 3 diamonds a stack for oxidized, and just for the waxed, it's 2 diamond a stack. But, I mean, you got... Okay, waxed, oxidized, and then you just got waxed block of copper. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Well, because I'm stingy, I'm going to save a little bit of money. We're just going to buy the ones like this. And don't worry, we will AFK all that we need to change those colors. Right, back to what I was doing. Not exactly what I had in mind. And I've took way too long to get to that point to realize that I don't like it. The rest of this, I'm good with. Well, the exception of the ceiling. I've actually started debating if I want to drain the monument up above here. I don't know, I'm going to have to do some playing around and testing in creative to see if that's what I actually want to do. And I think that these are going to have to get ripped back out. As much as I like them, I think they're going to need to go to the sides over here or something like that, because this just really cramps up the area and just doesn't look that good. But that's going to be a project for another episode, because this episode here is done. If you've enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like down below. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. And on that note, we'll catch all of you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.